Ladies and gentlemen, we have the craziest news today. Twisted Metal might come back. And this is crazy for several reasons. One, the fact that I actually bought Twisted Metal 2 on the PSN this month because I was nostalgic for it for no reason. And now this news comes out. It's bananas. So let's just jump into, to show you guys some images, I guess. Now, I don't think I have to explain what Twisted Metal is. It's like a battle royale game. Very old, released on the PlayStation 1. And it was, it had I don't know if I would call it a remake, but it had some sort of thing on the PlayStation 3. And it's coming back. And I think I know why it's coming back, which is really ironic. And but before that, let's just jump into the news, I guess. So the news so far we have we have two basic news going on. The first one, if I can just zoom in, I guess I don't know why it's so zoomed out. Okay, so the first one is that Twisted Metal is due for a return in 2023, and David Jaffe, the guy who made the first game, is not happy about it. And so Twisted Metal director who made the first game, he also made God of War, ladies and gentlemen, the first God of War, and so we have him to thank for two of gaming's greatest, basically. He says he'd be very hurt if a revival rumor is true. So now before we jump into the articles, because I haven't read them yet, so I don't know exactly. But if I were to make a guess why Twisted Metal would come back, it's because it's a battle royale, but you're driving a car. Everybody's driving like some sort of vehicle, either a motorcycle, racing car, a truck. I don't know, guy. I don't know what two wheels. A guy's attached to two wheels, and battle royale games, like Valorant and all those games, are becoming very popular. Overwatch and stuff, Fortnite, I guess, the big ones. And I'm not into that scene, so I don't know the numbers exactly. I'm pretty sure I said Valorant. I have no idea how I pronounce the game's name. I like single player games, like God of War and stuff. But I love Twisted Metal. I love couch multiplayer. That doesn't exist anymore, but never mind. So that's why I think the game, they're thinking about bringing the game back, because you have Deathloop Studios with their game. I don't know what it's called. Is it called Death? I have no idea. But basically, people who play those games know what I'm talking about, and I'm hoping you guys kind of get the idea. And so yeah, we're gonna find out if I'm right or if I'm completely wrong. But it's unbelievable. Okay, so this is the first one I found. Fans of Twisted Metal should be happy to know that the IP isn't totally forgotten about. In fact, according to one industry insider, we're due for a return in a few short years. It's 2023. Well, 2021 is almost done. Tom Henderson is a games journalist and known leaker, and he just tweeted out an image we've seen before in relation to the Twisted Metal TV show currently in production, with nothing more than the caption 2023, implying that it'll be the release year. So, wow. So I'm guessing we're going to see it next E3 or next the Sony event in 2022. Whatever event they have, they're going to have some sort of trailer for the game, if it's coming out. But we're going to go into what the director has to say about shortly. So, because we know that the TV show isn't... There's a Twisted Metal TV show in production. It is most likely that this is what Henderson is referring to. It might not be a game. However, we can't help but hope that there's a possibility this could be, or maybe will in fact lead to a new Twisted Metal game. Now, well, if it's only for the TV show, it's going to be a while. Yeah, this makes sense. This makes sense. It could probably not be a game. Probably just a TV show, which kind of sucks, because I was really preparing to hone my skills on the game, because as I mentioned earlier, I bought the game earlier this month for no reason, just because I missed the game, and I suck. I couldn't win once, played it for like half an hour, and I was starting to get the hang of it, and then I put it down because life. But I heard this news. I first read the title, and I was like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna have a..." And now it might be a TV show. So just to finish this, Twisted Metal falls into a category of PlayStation Classics series that are no longer part of the mainline roster. Come on, Sweet Tooth, baby, come on, bring that dude back, come on. But could return to fill the gap it has left. For example, Sony currently finds themselves without a first-party FPS game, a void that could be filled with a new Killzone or Resistance title. Yeah, Resistance is never going to happen, never catched on. And I think I was actually surprised. Look, I like Killzone. I played the second and third game. I finished them. And I like the third game. People chat on the story, but I really like the third Killzone. And but at the same time, and never played Resistance though, just a little bit of the first one. I don't know how they survived for as long as they did. I don't know. Killzone survived because it was always a launch title and people always buy the launch titles. As for Resistance, I hear it's a good game. I'm just surprised it actually had a trilogy. So, but I'm sure they're all good games. Destruction All Stars. Destruction All Stars? Isn't it PlayStation All Stars? Is there a game called Destruction All Stars? What am I reading? Okay, so there's a game called Destruction All Stars. So Destruction All Stars failed to cut it for many PS5 players, and even during its launch, fans were curious as to why Sony opted to do something new instead of return to Twisted Metal. Not only could Twisted Metal fill in the high-octane, intense driving arcade game void that Destruction All Stars is struggling to fill. What's with Sony and All Stars? PlayStation All Stars, Destruction All Stars. By the way, I freaking love PlayStation All Stars, but I don't like the All Stars at the end of the name. There's something dumb about it. It's struggling to fill. It could also be a chance to rethink the core of what makes a Twisted Metal game and rework it for a modern audience. This is all just speculation, though. It is much more likely we'll just be seeing a new Twisted Metal TV show to come in 2023. Now, my only comments about that is that I don't. Back in the day, I don't know how things are right now, but when I was a kid, well, in late 90s, early 2000s, even to the mid 2000s, usually if a TV show is happening, it's because of a game. Like they'd have a TV show or a movie come out around the same time, a game about the movie or a game starring the main character of the movie. It's like you can watch the movie and then buy the game because I don't know, it makes sense. We'll make profit. So this might be it. They might reveal we have a new game and a TV show coming. So, but we're gonna have to wait and see. Now, lastly, I want to know what David Jaffe has to say about all this. David Jaffe says he doesn't believe a new game is in the works. I haven't heard a thing. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna make a game without him. Sony's very aware about how people are. And they want to bring him on stage and for him to be like, Twisted Metal! I mean, yeah. So, there's a possibility he would turn down the offer, but at least Sony, even then, I think they would want to have the ability to say, we offered it to him. He said no. So, to end this, Twisted Metal director David Jaffe has played down suggestions that PlayStation could be preparing to revive the classic car combat series. On Friday, credible Battlefield and Call of Duty leaker Tom Henderson suggested on social media that a new Twisted Metal project was in the works for release in 2023. If true, the game would coincide with the Twisted Metal television project Sony has already officially announced, which is in the works at PlayStation Productions movie and TV studio. Cool. So, I agree. The game the game would coincide. So he didn't make that as a statement. I'm just saying, like, this makes sense. The statement makes sense, even though he's not saying what I'm saying. Anyways, a revival for the vehicular combat series would represent its first entry in nearly 10 years. God damn, that's what 2011. That's when. Oh my god. David Jaffe, who worked on nearly every Twisted Metal game, but is now an active YouTuber, said on Friday, paywalled video. Wow, said on a Friday that a video that's paywalled that he did not believe the rumor was true. While the God of War creator, God of War, could not definitively debunk the claim, he said he was doubtful a new game was in the works and said he'd be very, very hurt if it was, as Sony has not reached out to him at all. Has not reached out to him. I don't think I'm Sony's favorite person right now just because of the stream and everything, he said. But if it's true, I would be very, very hurt that PlayStation did not ask for my input at best. Or at worst, at least let me know it was happening. These are the guys who reached out to me and hooked me up with guys making the TV show. I don't imagine they would cut me out of it, at least at a pure PR level, so they could say I was involved. Update. Jaffe has published a short reaction video available publicly. It's called Is Twisted Metal Coming Back? Maybe. So you can watch it if you want. I'm going to watch it out of this video because I don't know. Do you guys want to see me watch this? Original story continues. He added, I haven't heard a thing from official Sony. So he published the video. So this is the update. Original story continues. He added, I haven't heard a thing from official Sony words or behind the scenes stuff, and I hear a lot of behind the scene stuff that I'm not supposed to know. You would have thought I would have heard this one. Jaffe pointed to the poor reception to Sony published car combat game Destruction All-Stars earlier this year as one reason he doesn't believe it would pursue a Twisted Metal revival right now. Now, see, I don't agree with this point, mainly because Sony is very persistent. Sometimes they drop things if they fail, but a lot of the times they're persistent. And they might think, oh, Destruction All-Stars did not work because we need Twisted Metal's All-Stars. Twisted Metal All-Stars. And yeah, I think Sony got a bloody nose financially from Destruction All-Stars, so I don't think they are sat around saying, let's try another car combat title. And let's try one that historically has only done well in one territory. I don't see that, he said. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess we only have our old Twisted Metal games to enjoy. I know a lot about the TV series. If you were to ask me questions about rumors around the Twisted Metal TV series, I could say, I really can't talk about that, but you'd know I knew about them. He added, but in the game's case, they might be making it, but I don't know anything about it. The first details on Sony's upcoming Twisted Metal TV series emerged earlier this year. According to Variety, the live-action adaptation of PlayStation's Vehicular Combat series will be an action comedy penned by Riot Reese and Paul Wernick. The writers of the Deadpool films and Zombieland. It's gonna be good then. My God. It will focus on an outsider tasked with delivering a mysterious package across a post-apocalyptic wasteland roamed by bandits in deadly vehicles, including the series' trademark character Sweet Tooth, a psychotic clown who drives a modified ice cream truck. So this is basically going to be a Mad Max kind of situation. But basically, ladies and gentlemen, this is the news, and for me, it makes sense to have a game along with the TV series. And I know I said that, but Sony is also very cautious. They don't mind giving things a second chance, but they're also very, very cautious. So there's a chance that the game will only come if the TV show does really well, and I mean really well. So I'm hoping there's a game with a show. That's about 40% chance of that happening. But more than likely, you have an 85 to 90% chance of 80%. You have an 80% chance of them making the game if the TV show just basically slaughters. Like, it's amazing. And this is basically my thoughts on the video. I'm going to be watching the video alone because I don't have my audio hookup set up right now. So, like, I can't hear the audio and react to it. I can only watch the video, and so yeah, that's my bad. I didn't know there was going to be a video. But anyways, that's basically the news. And what do you guys think about it? Like, what do you want a Twisted Metal game? Are you excited for a Twisted Metal game? I guess let me know in the comments. And with that being said, for those of you who are watching wherever you may be in this world, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next news, gameplay, video. I don't know. Take care.